Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's topic is taxonomy query. Taxonomy query is basically used to filter the post by its taxonomy. Taxonomy query is used with WP query, and we can use taxonomy query with WP query and with meta query as well. The syntax of taxonomy query means it will be written like this: taxonomy underscore text underscore query. So text underscore query will represent the taxonomy query. Now let us start testing and understanding the codes by examples as well. Now before that, I actually made a page template WP query with text query, and from the admin I actually attached a new page to my test taxonomy query page. You can see that I'm going to the pages, and in this one, this is the page, and I have linked it to this template. Now let us see what actually taxonomy query or text query means. For example, in our website on a page, we want to show the posts of design, or for example, we have our term ID. We have an ID of this term design 2. The ID is, let me come here, this is it. Now I want to show the posts of for example, this ID. You can see the ID here. ID is 9, tag ID 9. So if I want to show, I have the term ID and I want to show the posts of by using that term ID, I can use text query. Or if I have the slug, this design is the slug of this term. So if I have the slug of a term and I want to get all the posts using that slug, I can use text query or taxonomy query. Now let us start by examples. I will show you some code examples in this so that you can practically see and experience how taxonomy query works. Now let me play some code and then we will start discussing that code. Here is the most basic example of the use of text query. So the syntax will be like this: text query. I will provide you with a file which will have this code. So don't worry about the exact format of this thing. Let's try to understand what's actually written in it. Now see, the taxonomy query is actually written with the word text underscore query. Now within that query, we have to actually declare an array, and array has 3 elements minimum. The first element will represent the taxonomy. Our taxonomy is team underscore cat. So we have used team underscore cat here. If your taxonomy is different, you can change this with your own taxonomy. As I told you earlier, the taxonomy of a taxonomy can be seen from here. I am hovering over this text team category, and I can see here at this place, I can see the taxonomy is written team underscore cat. You can see here team underscore cat. So team underscore cat is our taxonomy. Then we will have to specify what type of parameters we are going to use with this text query. For example, here I have specified term ID, and I have given terms is equal to 9. Now the term ID tells that the next parameter will be an ID. If I use slug, that will tell that next parameter, the terms parameter is a slug. So for now, I'm using term ID. Term ID is 9. 9 term ID is for the design. I think if I'm hovering over it, the term ID of design is 9. So I have told that give me the posts, because it is used in WP query, so the above parameters will be same. So we are saying post per pages will be -1. As I told you in last lesson, -1 means all the posts. If we give 10 here, that means 10. If we give 20, that means 20. If we say -1 means all the posts. So it will give us all the posts of post type team which are assigned to term ID 9, which are part of the design category. You can say design term. So I am refreshing my page, and you can see all the posts of the design will be shown. It is not showing. Let me see. I have to save it. Sorry. Saved it. Now refresh and see. All the posts of the design are showing. The design term has 3 posts. You can see here, and it is showing all 3. Now in the next example, we try to use slug. Now for slug, I can say slug here, and I can say the slug. I have to give the slug here. DESIGN is the slug of design term. Now I will refresh. The result is same. I can say the slug of development. It is another term. Develop. I think MENT, something like that. Development. Let me see. Spelling is correct or not. Okay, so it is showing me the posts of the term development. So I can use ID, I can use slug in text query to get the posts of that taxonomy. Now let's move on with the next code. Now see, in this code I actually added this parameter, the relation parameter. The relation is OR. Now I have to give 2 conditions, one and the second one, and if one of these is true, then it will show me the post. OR has this mechanism. If one of these is true, that means it will show me the post. Means if the post belongs to the design term, or if it belongs to the development term, it will show me all those posts which belongs to design or development. Now I'm going to refresh, and you can see these are the design posts and these are the development posts. So it is showing me all the posts which belongs to design and development. Now I can say and. Now it will show me only the terms which belongs to both of them, design and development. There is no post which is linked to both of them. Let me link one post to both of them. For example, I'm opening this design 2 and quick edit, and I say design and development. Now this post is assigned to both categories, and if I refresh my page, you will see that this post will be shown. So in this scenario, if the post is linked to 2 of categories, or we want to get posts which are linked to 2 terms, then it will show me those posts by using this AND. Now let us see the next example. Now in this next example, you can see the taxonomy is TeamCat. That's our taxonomy. The terms, now fields we are using is slug, and now I am giving an array with different elements with slugs of the terms. This is one slug, design, this is development, this is internet marketing, and this is management. You can see, if I come here, you can see these slugs. So I have given the slugs of all 4. So it has to show me 9 and 4, 13 posts. So it will show me 13 posts in the front end. Now these are all 13 are showing. The method to do is that we have to give all the slugs in an array. In the same way, we can use term ID here, and we can give IDs of these terms, and it will show us for example, now in this way I can say show me, instead of using OR, this is another mechanism. Instead of using a relation OR, we can use it this way as well. Now refresh. Now design and development only 6, and that's it. So this is how we can use this text query with array parameters. Now the next code is going to be very interesting. That is the combination of text query with meta query. Now here we have the code. We have given that the term must be from within these the post must be from these terms, these 4, and the city I'm giving the meta as well, meta query as well. So we are combining the taxonomy query with the meta query. Now in this scenario, we have given that the term must be from one of these, the post must be from one of these terms, and the city of the post must be Karachi. Now I have given it, let me save it. Now it will give me the post which has the city Karachi. The custom field is Karachi. Now in the next example, we are using complex meta query parameters with text query. Now in this scenario, the text query portion is the same as in the previous example, but I have actually increased the complexity of this meta query. Now this meta query is using relationship OR, and the first array element is saying that the post must be from city Karachi and the age must be greater than or equal to 45. So it will show me the posts from these terms where the city is Karachi and age is greater than 45. I am going to OR age is, sorry, not and, the operator is OR, so the city is Karachi or the age is 45. So it will not show me only the post of Karachi, but it will show me the post from Karachi or the age is greater than 45. I can say Karachi and age is greater than 45. Now in this scenario, it will show me the posts of Karachi only where age is greater than 45. Now it is showing me only two posts where age is greater than 45 and the city is Karachi. Now here our lesson is complete. I have given you all the code examples and we have tried all the code examples. We used meta query. In the previous lesson, we have discussed the meta query in detail, but in this one, I just gave you the hint and we use this text query. Let's try this again. For example, I am removing these two. Now the post category will be development and developer. There is no post with developer. There is no post with development. Yes, one post is with development. So it will only show me one post. You can see showing me only one post. So if you want to see the details of meta query, you can consult the previous lesson. And here in this lesson, we have completed the taxonomy query and tested the taxonomy query with examples. This taxonomy query and the meta query combination is a very important topic, especially when we are going to make a search page where we will have a form to perform search based on custom fields and based on categories. So in that scenario, this thing comes into play that will actually test or filter the post using text query and meta query. So thanks for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. If you like the content of this video, please like the video. Thank you so much. Bye for now.